start off by adding 1.5 cup of honey graham crumbs into a bowl. Then we're gonna add 1/4 cup of melted butter.
Okay, so now that the butter and the crumb is combined, so we combine the butter with the crumbs and it is perfectly combined, we're gonna add this to our spring pan and we're just gonna press this around in the bottom and a little around the edge.
So my mom had lined the pan with parchment paper. Now she's gonna add the crumbs into the pan.
Now I'm pressing the crumb in the bottom of my pan and I'm just gonna press it a little bit around the sides like so, and I'm just using my measuring cup to press this in.
Okay, so my mom has preheated the oven at 350 degrees. Now she's gonna put it in the oven for 15 minutes. So in a large bowl, we're gonna add 2 packs of Philadelphia cream cheese. As you can see, my mom is cutting it into small pieces so it can whip easily. And make sure the cream cheese is at room temperature. So now we're adding 1/2 cup of butter. Now my mom is gonna give it a little whisk. So now what my mom is doing is scraping the side of the bowl so you don't have lumps of cheese.
Years later.
So now it has been 15 minutes and we have taken the crust out of the oven. So now my mom is adding 1 cup of granulated sugar and make sure it's sifted. So now we're adding 1 teaspoon of almond essence. And now we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And now we're gonna blend this all together. So now we're gonna strain the lemon juice. So now we're gonna scrape the sides of the bowl. So now we're gonna add 3 eggs and make sure you add 1 at a time. And make sure you check if there's any eggshell inside. Now we're gonna add 1.5 tablespoons of flour. So now our cream cheese batter is ready. So now we're gonna add the batter to the crust.
Okay guys, so when I'm doing my cheesecake in a spring foam pan, I like to wrap the bottom of the pan with 2 layers of foil paper just around the bottom so it prevents any leakage. Just like that. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna give it a little bit of tap just to get out the bigger bubbles like this. And I'm just gonna place this in the oven. I have a water bath that I already set in my preheated oven at 350 degrees. And I'm just gonna place this on top of my water bath.
Okay guys, so it has been 15 minutes since our cheesecake has been in the oven. Now we're gonna leave it at room temperature to cool, and then we're gonna leave it in the fridge to cool overnight.
1 eternity later.
Okay guys, so this is the cheesecake after it's been sit in the fridge overnight, and now we are gonna make the chocolate ganache. Okay guys, so this is the dark chocolate that I be using. Okay guys, so in a small pan I have 2 cups of whipping cream, and you could either use or heavy cream.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we're cutting the chocolate into smaller pieces. So now we are pouring our whipping cream onto the chocolate so it can melt.
Wow.
So after 2 minutes, you want to combine your chocolate and your whipping cream. And now you're going to add 1 teaspoon of almond essence. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So now we're adding 1 tablespoon of butter. So now you want to pour it onto your cheesecake. That looks so delicious.